Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are we all? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. So I've been thinking a lot. There are some YouTubers that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Obviously, we all have them. And they usually have some themes month to month. There are some specific months that things happen that you are just geared up and ready for. So I thought, you know what, I need one of those. And I'm gonna give you an example. Kayla Nicholson, she's got Youtober. Elena Rama, she's got Everyday May. She completed her first full month, every video, every single day this year, so shout out to her. You've also got the Anna Edit who does the daily edit, and then there are so many more. Carrie Rad is currently doing a self-care summer. So a huge shout out to those YouTubers. And I was just thinking, what do I wanna do? My life's changed a lot. Lately, I just moved into this new place with Scott, as well as doing a ton of renos, and we have been talking so much about what we wanna change. It's been very exciting, and so much of that is coming to this channel. But as a whole, I've had a little bit of a mind shift too. For my life, moving your whole life into a new space is always really interesting, and moving in with someone else too. It gives you an awesome chance to reduce the amount of things that you have. The closet that I had in my loft was amazing and I was obsessed with it, but it was so big, I was able to keep so many things that I ended up needing to purge so much once I moved in here with Scott. And there are still so many more things that I want to get rid of, and even in terms of bathroom stuff and things like that. Mindfulness has also been top of mind because I work so much and I work so many different jobs. There are things in my life that I need to find, and that thing is mainly called balance. The key to all of this is basically simplifying my life. So all of that to be said, this is my new series and something that I would love Below the Blonde and Amanda Weldon, the name, to be attached to, and that is Simplify Summer. So if you guys want to see what Simplify Summer has to do with you and maybe some themes that are coming up, I'm going to give you my top 10 ways to simplify summer in this video, and then I'm also going to be giving you a little tease because a lot of the themes that we're going to talk about, kind of brushing over some of these things in this video, are also A, going to help you simplify your summer, but then B, give you a little insight into what videos this summer are going to mean on this channel. So if you guys want to see that, just keep watching. Again, this is just an intro to what Simplify Summer is, but the first thing that you can do to simplify your summer is prioritize what matters. Make a list. Is it family? Do you want to spend more time doing that this summer, hanging out with your family, than actually spending it in the shopping mall or something like that? Is travel something that you want to do? Maybe a road trip this summer. Prioritizing what matters is going to really help you put into perspective what it means to have your best summer. Simplify it, make a list, prioritize what's most important to you, and put that list somewhere where you can read it all the time. For me, it is going to be making this house a home that both of us feel like it is ours. And with that as well, decluttering is going to be a huge thing. So making Simplify Summer has honestly been putting that on the top of the priority list so that I, A, can be held accountable, but then B, I know that I'm prioritizing it because that's how I'm going to plan on making content this summer. Next thing that will help you simplify your summer is to develop a wellness mindset. We only need a couple things in our life. We need love, we need food, we need shelter, water, things like that. Like all of the basics, all of the minimums. Developing that wellness mindset can basically be rechecking into what you actually need. Sometimes, especially with social media these days, our minds like just drift away. Sometimes I get into this mode where I am on social media and I totally forget that life is even happening. So I need to develop that wellness attitude. Like, is this helping me in my life? Is this new habit, is this habit that I'm pursuing right now that I'm stuck in good for me? Put it into the perspective of asking yourself questions. So for me, I want to be more active. That's one thing that is on my list. And to develop my wellness attitude towards that is I'm going to ask myself the question, How can I do that in a fun way? How can I start to move my body in a really fun way that isn't just a run sometimes? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do like running sometimes, but other times I find it grueling, I find it boring, and I really just don't want to fit it in my day. So ways to move your body. Grab a girlfriend, be accountable, go to a Pilates class, try that. There are these really high stairs close to the town that I live, and a lot of people go out, and it's kind of like you're on a team when you're going up those stairs. So developing new ways to move your body, or even new ways to polish your mind in that wellness attitude, like adding a 5-minute meditation to every single day. This is going to help you simplify your day and slow it down, because simplifying really does help you enjoy every single moment a little bit more. And one of the things that I have found lately is that life is just going so fast. Everyone is so busy, but at the same time, if we don't just stop and quite literally just take that phrase, smell the flowers, that's not it. If we don't just like stop and take a second to just smell the roses, then you're just gonna lose summer. Summer is gonna be gone so quickly. So simplify it and enjoy it. One way I'm really looking forward to simplifying summer is to spend time and not spend money. There are so many things that you could be doing to simplify your bank account and not make it as stressful. You can stop spending as much money. So how can we spend time versus spending money? Of course, we can spend more time with loved ones outside doing free activities. Make a list, put it on your fridge of free activities that you can do when you're feeling bored. You can maybe look at that list, something inspires you, you go do that versus going to the shopping mall. Another thing that is beneficial to me and that I have found is really great is obviously when you're working, you're not spending money. So if you do have a bunch of days free in the summer and you're worried that it will just kind of become this consumption mindset, maybe find a freelance gig. Think of something you're good at. Are you good at making jewelry? Open up a little store on Etsy. Are you good at making videos? Find someone who needs some videos in your backyard. Or for me, it's making content for myself. So I have another job. I have 2 other jobs. One of them is off during the summertime, so that's really cool because I get a break from it. But I have another job, I have a freelance job, and I have this content creation job. So by adding Simplify Summer into my summer, I'm finding ways to spend my time versus spend money and actually inherently build my own platform. Slow down and savor your food and drink. This seems so simple, but just try and slow down. Why don't you chew versus just eat? Like, just enjoy the meals that are in front of you. Not only is this going to help you be a bit more mindful about what you're putting in your body, one thing as well, enjoying your food and enjoying your drink and just like really savoring the moment, that's gonna help slow down the summer once again and be a little bit more in the moment. For Scott and I, we really wanna start making more meals at home. We have a beautiful patio, which we're gonna be redoing, so I can't wait to show you that on this channel. But I am so looking forward to eating meals out there, and I find that if you can get yourself outside eating your meals as well in the summer, ooh, I just love that. One word to simplify your summer: purge. A lot of videos, a lot of decluttering videos are coming to this channel 100%. I have purge, honey. I have gotten rid of so many things. We're gonna talk about ways to do that mindfully, sustainably, and even making money off of getting rid of some of your stuff. That's definitely a thing. Purge, simplify your home. If you have a day where it's even raining outside, one of the best smells in the whole entire world is when it's raining in the summer. So open up the windows, allow that smell in, throw on a podcast, throw on your favorite YouTube channel. What up? Throw on some music, your favorite playlist, and just get into getting rid of some stuff. It's gonna feel so good. At the end of the day, when you figure out that having space versus having stuff feels amazing, it's like the best realization you can have. And of course, by purging, by simplifying your home, you're gonna simplify your summer. Practice solitude. Give yourself a second to breathe. I find that when it comes to my summer, I try to do so many things all the time. I try to be busy because if I'm not, it's like I'm not worthy, and that is just so silly. That is something I struggle with, is always being busy and always showing that I'm busy. That's something that needs to stop. Practice solitude. Take a second for yourself. This one also goes out to all the mums out there. I know it can be so hard, and if you hear this tip, you're probably like, yeah, like when can I actually practice solitude? I have like a child attached to me all the time. I'm not a mom, but I kind of get it. Like, I get that that's a thing in your life. Or even if you just find yourself so busy with plans and work and things like that, try to add a daily meditation into your day, just 10 minutes. Give yourself just that. Time alone is so great to add in the self-care mandate as well. So give yourself some solitude, give yourself time to have a bath, to read a book, to go on a run, to be alone in the grocery store, just meandering down the aisles, looking at things that you could try, to cook, to enjoy your food, to be outside, to be more mindful, to simplify your summer. Find some time to give yourself some solitude. This one may be expected or not expected, but get in check with your finances. Let's simplify our finances and figure out where we're spending our money. Summer's a good time to get outside and not spend money, okay? Just point blank. Summer's also a fun time to spend some money on like really fun summer clothes for sure, but we don't want to be stuck in the mall looking for clothing so we can take a photo and put it on Instagram all summer long, right? We want to actually be out enjoying those clothes outside. So unsubscribe from emails. That helps simplify your inbox. That's a big simplify summer kind of thing. You can simplify your credit card by actually unsubscribing from one thing. Baby steps when it comes to this. We're going to dive into finances in another video, but baby steps when it comes to this. Simplify what's going on in your bank account by unsubscribing from like a Spotify. Go back to the free one. Maybe not in summer because you know you really want those playlists going, but unsubscribing from something. Maybe stopping your gym for the bit of summer so that you can go outside and run and do all your workouts outside. You're gonna save so much money. Simplify that bank account, simplify those bank statements. This is just to get your mind thinking about financial literacy and maybe just getting a little bit more in depth with what's going on with unwanted payments. Unplug. Just unplug. Put an app on your phone that tells you how long you're on social media apps. Sometimes I get those notifications and I'm like, girl, you need to chill. Just chill from social media for like a little bit of the day. It's summer, maybe you don't have to get up early all the time on the weekends. So maybe when you get up in the morning, you can set new boundaries. You can maybe not go on social media until you're done your coffee and your tea and reading your book in the morning. Oh, that sounds like amazing. But you take time to go outside, to just chill, to make the conscious effort, the mindful effort to be off of social media for a little bit. Give yourself a break, because especially in the summer when everyone is doing something, or so it seems, social media is like one person in your mind. So when you see someone at a concert, you know, at the cottage, doing something cool, going to a sports game, in your mind, you're processing that as one person, and you are not that person. You will never be that person, and it is just so toxic sometimes because you feel like you aren't doing enough or you are not enough, and that is the worst. So let's unplug a little bit, especially when it comes to summer, and take a step back. When you are looking at social media, you are truly seeing the highlight reel. Unplug and simplify your mind. Stop racing in through competition mode and comparison mode. This is something I am so bad at, so almost giving advice on it is like ridiculous. So this is something, it will be more of a learning process throughout the summer versus like you gotta do this kind of thing. Protect the blank space in your calendar. Sometimes when I see a blank spot in my calendar, I'm like, oh cool, like amazing, I've got a day off, like what should I do with it? No, don't do that. You can look at that blank space and just see it as a square blessing, seriously. If you can wake up on a day where you have nothing planned and you just wake up, look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you get ready for the day, and then you ask yourself, what do I want to do today? And you actually have the space to make that decision. That sounds like simplify summer to me. That sounds amazing. Protect the blank space in your calendar and protect your energy on those days off. Last but not least, we have one more, and that is reevaluate your bucket list. This doesn't have to be morbid. You don't have to think that you're like gonna die tomorrow. But what I want to say is reevaluate that bucket list. Summer is an awesome time to check off things on your bucket list. I have never done that SUP yoga where you are on the paddleboard and you're doing yoga. I would love to do that. I really want to try that. There are a couple things I also want to try this summer when it comes to my summer bucket list, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. Recheck that bucket list. Is travel something you really want to do? Maybe you don't have enough time to do that in the summer, but summer is a great time to make plans for the fall, because traveling in the fall or traveling in the winter can be so much fun too. So if you recheck in with that bucket list, see on a long-term plan, after you have prioritized what summer is the main priority, what that's gonna look like for you. If you can look at the big picture plan now on step 10 to simplify summer, you are going to be able to put into perspective how you can do small things daily to work to those big things on a broader scale. This was just a taste of what Simplify Summer will be and a couple of the topics that we are going to talk about. Those are 10 things that I just gave you. So if you use one of them to simplify your summer, I really want to hear about it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and thanks for slowing down your summer and taking some time to spend with me in this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!